host for today. Over the past few days, we've seen all of the excitement and the questions about DBD Mobile. So we've actually been really looking forward to today, where we get to give you a bit more details and sneak peeks about Dead by Daylight Mobile. And also you'll get to meet a few more of our development team members, so do stick around. So to start off, let us take a look at the announcement trailer that we actually shared a couple days ago. Let's start rolling. Looking good. Okay, so I am here today joined by some of our co-developers. I'm here with Alex, who is our senior product manager, and Valentine, our associate producer. How are you guys feeling today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
You weren't freaking out at all.
I'm not freaking out at all. No.
But anyway, we're all pretty excited to be here with you, everyone, today. But before we ask the questions that the community has been asking, can you tell us a bit more about your role in the DBD Mobile team? Let's start with you, Alex.
Okay. So I am the senior product manager on DBD Mobile. I was tasked to take our great game that is on PC and console already and port it onto mobile devices. Meaning that I was working mainly onto finding what was the right feature on mobile, control schemes, UI, UX, making sure that we have what's right for a mobile player. So that is my role as of now, and that will be my role for quite some time as well.
Okay, how about you, Val?
I'm associate producer on DBD Mobile, so I take what Alex wants to accomplish and make sure it happens. So I work with the team to set goals, make sure we're focusing on the right priorities and managing everyone to get that goal of shipping DBD Mobile.
All right, thank you. So let's go right on ahead with the questions that our community have been asking ever since we launched the trailer last week on Thursday. So this question has been all around the community, even before we officially launched the trailer. So when we confirmed that we are going to mobile last May 31st during the anniversary stream. So the question is, why mobile?
Well, we're a game maker, right? We are designers, we're programmers, we are artists, creative of all sorts. And I mean, for that kind of people that we are, the main goal is to have our game that we spend a lot of energy and passion into it in as many hands as possible. And it is well known now that there is many players who don't own a PC or consoles, but have a mobile. So it was the natural, I will say, next step for us to go onto mobile.
Okay. And how about you? What do you think is the great thing about going mobile for us right now?
I think it's really like having Dead by Daylight, which is such a massive game and such a movement, and so many people have been playing it and following it, and being able to take it anywhere because you don't necessarily have like a PC or a console on hand. So having that on your phone and being able to play, on the bus anywhere is really exciting.
Yeah, I saw one of our developers actually tweeted that you can now play Dead by Daylight everywhere, even when you're in the toilet.
Yes, indeed. Well, that's the point, right?
But okay, let's now head on to another question. About you, Val, tell us a bit more about, so you're the associate producer. How was the production like for DBD Mobile?
So so when I started on the project, it was really the goal was to take Dead by Daylight PC console and bring it to mobile. I think we started by identifying what were the big challenges, what we have to solve to make that happen. We identified kind of 3 things. First of all is obviously optimization, taking this game that was made for PC console and getting it to run on mobile devices, which are less powerful in terms of hardware. So that was the big focus at the beginning, just getting that going. And then, of course, making the UI UX adaptations so that the controls, for example, are fun to play. Also, and finally, the third one was being able to play the game without sounds. Dead by Daylight relies a lot on sound, but mobile players, sometimes it's loud around you or you don't have headphones. So having that, adapting the game to make it playable without sound was the third biggest challenge. So to do that, we put together a team that were DBD experts and mobile experts so that we had all the knowledge that we needed. And yeah, we've been working on it for a year now.
A year?
Yeah, and we're...
For those who don't know, I'm actually one of the new ones. So we have our more OG dev team members.
Indeed.
For about a year, yeah. And now we're really excited about what we have.
Okay. When you mentioned about the team and you said we got some DBD experts, can you tell us a bit more about that? Like, what do you mean by DBD experts?
So people who had worked on the main game, on the console, PC console game beforehand, that then decide to help out more on mobile and work on that.
Okay. Alex, did you used to work on the DBD PC and console?
No, I did not. I joined specifically for the mobile version, but I want to follow up on what Valentine said. It's a two-layer thing, right? We have this whole Dead by Daylight team. It's one team, actually. It's not like several teams, it's just one team that works on several platforms. But we do have our specifics for mobile. We do have specific skill set that are needed for mobile. So we are, say, a small team within a bigger team. So when we talk about DBD expert, I mean everyone within the team is somewhat a DBD expert because everyone plays every day and work on this game every day.
Yes. Okay. And just moving forward, actually we want to show the game a little bit more. So, because you mentioned some more changes in the UI and UX, and I think really it's the best is to show our viewers today how it actually looks like when someone is playing. So we did record this video just last night, so it's fresh off the oven. And note that this is just footage from the beta version of the game, and it will not fully represent the final one. So yeah, Val, can you talk to us a bit more about what's happening here?
Yeah. So here, so playing as a trapper, you can see that he's as he's chasing the survivor. Well, he just picked him up right now, so
white,
can't see it anymore, but it's going to come back. So yeah, the controls were adapted for mobile. Obviously, everything is on the screen on the left with the joystick, and on the right to do the attacks and actions.
We did spend a lot of quality time on these controls to make sure that everything is pretty neat for everyone to play. We had a chance to test it. So we had a lot of good feedback here as well.
So here you can observe red arrows popping up on the sides as the trapper is walking around to indicate noises that are happening around him. There you have 2 more.
Yes, you see Ace here.
Yeah, Ace is being nice and just standing around to get murdered. How kind of him. As well as when you enter into chase, there's an effect that pops instead of the music there to just indicate it.
So we also do have a few contextual buttons appearing in the middle of the screen for the hook especially, and other actions. We tried really to have as less button as possible on the screen to not have so many places to have your thumb on. So try to keep it simple. Hopefully it's going to work pretty well and everyone will be happy with that.
Can you share a bit more about what are other optimization challenges that we're still trying to improve right now as we go on beta phase?
So we're always trying to improve performance. I mean, it's something that can always be made better for all devices, as well as being able to hit devices that are maybe a little older, a little less powerful. Than
Just to confirm, right now the game will run on which devices?
So for Androids, it's going to be the Galaxy S7 and better.
Or equivalent?
Or equivalent and better newer hardware as well. And for iOS, it's going to be the iPhone 6s.
Okay.
And newer.
So yeah, we're using the iPhone XR with this gadget right now, and as you can see, it runs pretty smoothly. Because looking at the comments from the community, of course, the questions were also a lot about performance and optimization. And for everyone watching, that's actually one of the important things that we know we need to address and we're working on.
Yeah, that's entirely legitimate. It's been a big part of our focus
Yeah.
because that is the biggest challenge, right? Bringing a PC console game to a mobile device.
How big is our team working on optimization right now?
We're about
Apart from the engineers, of course.
we're about probably 5 to 6 people on it right now.
And the entire team are about how many people?
30.
30, yes. So it is a pretty core strike team for mobile. Okay. So thank you very much, actually. That's about what we have to show today. Before we do end, we do have a couple of announcements to make. So first off, let's go ahead and show that. If you haven't pre-registered yet, make sure you pre-register on mobile.deadbydaylight.com. You get to keep up to date with the movements and updates, of course, for DVD Mobile, and also you get a chance to be part of the beta phase, as well as get a chance to get in-game rewards. So make sure you don't miss it, because beta phase is going to be starting soon. And another announcement that we'll have to make is that you will get to meet more of our developers this coming July with our Reddit AMA series. So that will be every week this July at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. EST. And you'll see a couple more of our devs from across departments. So game design, UI, art, from the technical and engineering, and as well as product management for live operations. So before we end, Alex, can you just tell us a bit more about what they could expect apart from the pre-registration and the AMA series coming up? What else can our players expect?
Well, we do have few beta phases coming in. That's for us to be able to refine the game as much as possible. We really want to, test this game with as many people as possible. We won't talk about the release today. It's still up in the air. But
we did say it's within end of
of course it is,
of the year.
Yeah, but we'll have plenty of stuff coming in up until release. A lot of communication, a lot of streams, a lot of community events as well. So we hope you're going to stick around with us, and you'll be able to play this game very, very soon.
Yes, which is why please do pre-register and subscribe to our official channel so you get all those updates with you and get notified whenever new things come up. So that's about it. Do you have anything to say to our viewers today?
Well, thank you. I mean, that's our first stream, so it's a bit stressful for everyone, I guess. We are the little brother of a great game, and we've seen so many streams for Dead by Daylight. They're all so great. I mean, the community is great. Everyone is so passionate about the game. We'll try to live up to the standards as well.
Yes.
So please follow us.
And Val?
Yeah, we're just really excited to be bringing DVD Mobile. I think I speak for the whole team when I say that. And yeah, we're really excited to see the game.
Pretty excited myself. And we do have a lot more coming up. So that's about it. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. This was a short and sweet Meet the Dev stream. And like Alex mentioned, we do have more coming up. So make sure you subscribe or follow us if you're watching on Facebook. And we'll see you next time. We'll see you in the fog.
you.